the left fielder, Aaron Wozniak.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. Morales scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate, Ryan Chambers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
That is third. The center fielder, Tim Kazansky.
And now for the Angels, Tim Kazansky. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Kenna is going to have room out there as he puts this. So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. And they come into.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he sets him down swinging. Marcus Semien is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Jurickson Profar is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpire. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan Brennan. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Brennan is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
That is it.
Now at the plate, Francis Carroll. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jimmy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy McCarthy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And a close play at first, but he's pulled out of the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And he lays off there, 1-0. Carpenter is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
McCarthy is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Batting fifth.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Chris Brookins. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Settling in now, Albert Lee. Yesterday, he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. At the plate, Everett Carpenter. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kenna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Nick Hundley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Carpenter has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Popped him up. Lee is calling for it. 2 gone. Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Aaron Brooks. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Wozniak back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Kenna, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting. The third base.
Now at the plate, Ryan Chambers. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 44.
So digging in now, Tim Kazansky. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, second base.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kazansky is there. 2 gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Gotta look.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. A's are gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Runner goes for third. In there. Now the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Hit sharply on the ground. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Digging in, Jimmy McCarthy. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The batter, number 99.
At the plate, Chris Brookins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
His swung run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the back at the Oakland Coliseum. And before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he sets him down swinging. Kendrys Morales becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Digging in, Albert Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Albert.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here now is the pitcher. Everett Carpenter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No hits to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Profile right there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Chambers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. In now, Tim Kazansky. Pitch misses. The throw down. Throw won't get him.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Chambers at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Into the box now, Nick Hundley. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. He's set, and the pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. And quickly there are 2 away. Chad Pinder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Chad Pinder.
Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
The new
please.
pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out toward second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Carroll.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across. And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. And he is in there.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in once again, Chris Brookins. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Albert.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Lee. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay throw.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the jets for a throw.
J.B. Wendelken is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The left fielder, number 2, Aaron Wozniak.
Into the box, Aaron Wozniak, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Scorched to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Standing in, Ryan Chambers. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first will finally retire. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Carpenter is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Marcus Semien is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
Now
All
batting,
of his
right
pitches,
fielder.
great command,
Defense.
great location, and the big key, with 2
got it.
strikes, he's attacking the zone.
0-1.
Stephen Piscotty is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still. So coming to the plate, Tim Kazansky. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Tim Kazansky.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting.
He just tattoos this ball right here.
Dylan.
Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Dylan Brennan. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe.
The catcher, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Carroll.
Francis Carroll. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Now
Into
batting.
the box,
Right
Jimmy
fielder.
McCarthy.
Jimmy
He'll try and start things over now with the
McCarthy.
bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Profar. He'll whip this one to first in time. And so here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping
Third
in,
baseman.
Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 for him to this
Chapman.
point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Ready now for L.A., Chris Brookins.
Leading off for the Angels, the shortstop, Chris Brookins.
From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Morales has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 5. Second base.
Now in the box, Albert Lee.
Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Everett Carpenter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Yasmero Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Wozniak. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Angels 9 and the A's nothing. Next up for the A's, Nick Hundley starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now it's Mark Canha as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Josh Fegley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
19. Josh Fegley.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pizanski on the move. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.